Once you have your blog installed and your dashboard set to the way that you want to work, you can start to configure some of the settings and data. The first thing I want to do is set up the categories into which I'll group my posts. So under the Posts menu here, you notice I can look at my existing posts, add new ones, and I can go to Categories, where I can look at existing categories or add new ones. There's one category created by default. It's called Uncategorized, and this is the actual default category. So if you write an article and don't select it for a category, it will automatically get placed into this one. You probably want to replace that with a different one later. But let's create a couple categories right now. So I have my category information set up in a text file right now, and I want to set a few up. So the first one I want to set up is flavors. So I'll put the name in, and I'll put the slug in. The slug is part of the URL. So for instance, on my site it would be the domain name / category name, and the category is going to be flavors. I just want to make it lowercase for the slug. And parent, I don't want this to have a parent, I want this to be a top level category. And description, so I want to put a description for this category, so I'll copy it out of my text file and paste it in. And then I'll click Add New Category. So you can see the category has been added up here with the description and the slug, and there are currently no posts in this category. So I want to add a couple more. Okay, so I set up 4 new categories on my blog: flavors, parlors, seasonal, and toppings. And one of the options that you can do is have a category roll up to a parent category. So I have this category here, flavors, and I have down here seasonal. So seasonal are going to be a subset of flavors. So I want the seasonal category to have a parent of flavors. So I'll click on the name of the category, and it gives me the information, so the name, the slug, the description, and then here for parent, I want to set it to flavors, and I'll click update, and you'll notice that seasonal rolls up to flavors, and there's this little dash here that indents it so that you could do that. And you could kind of nest as many layers of this as you'd like. So that's how you work with categories on your site.